I do more than just work on electric cars. I work with a magician whose name is Jason Latimer. He's got a thing right now, it's called Impossible Science. Welcome to Impossible Science. And what it is, it's a program to get kids interested in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. One of the things that I built is this, it's a laser table, which I will show you. And so this is where the fog machine is gonna go in. And if you can see right down here, there are these two little nozzles here. And so the fog comes up through the holes and it just sits down on this table. And then I haven't installed them yet, but there's 3 laser beams that come out of here. You hit the button, laser beams come out, fog comes out so that you can see it, and then there are these lens shapes. You take 3 lens shapes and you figure out how to break the beams and diffract the beams so you can hit these 6 targets. Once the targets get hit, they light up on top. There's 6 different options of lenses. There's convex, concave, there's all different curves. With any 3 out of the 6, you can break the light into the 6 beams and hit all the targets. You get kids interested in a little bit of science through this practical application. So it uses this little humidifier. This produces a fog so that the laser beams are easier to see. It does produce a nice fog that just lays on the table nice and low because it's cool. This works really well for us, but it runs on 110 volts, which means I have to plug it in, which means the kids are tripping on cords, but we want to have the whole thing run on batteries. So what I did is I got online and I managed to find this little board here, and I took out the original one that runs on AC. These are the units that came out. This was for controlling the unit, and this here uses the high voltage to produce the fog. And I changed it for this one that runs on DC. It runs on 12 volts and 43 volts? And then I had to figure out how to power it. That is using Google to decipher the Chinese characters on the board. And I realized that I needed to feed it with different voltages. So I built this board. This is the timer. When you hit the button, this will go on for a minute and it turns everything else on. This is the high voltage that runs this guy. This is the 12 volt that runs this guy. And this is the 3 volt that runs the lasers that project around inside the table. But I was really excited to have this thing actually work on DC now. So this is the new setup, so we can go completely cordless on this thing. And now it's super simple. It has a little potentiometer. I set it once, and that produces the right amount of fog. And there you have it. So I'll give you updates on this. If this is something you guys are interested in, give me a thumbs up and I'll do more of these. Also, check out Impossible Science. We've been doing this for a while. It's impossiblescience.com. And then keep checking back, because at some point what I'd like to do is actually go to the schools where we do these, and so you can get an idea of how excited these kids are. Because this is great. We really want kids interested in science. It's a big deal. Write me, let me know your thoughts. And if you have questions, put them in the comments. I'll do my best to get to everyone. Ciao for now.